So how do we start this, Patrick? Where are we?
What am I doing here?
Oh God, only knows. You're drinking a coffee anyway. Nothing you wouldn't be normally doing on a Saturday morning.
True.
Just different place. NorthShore Coffee and Brunch.
Not for sure. Coffee and brunch.
And who was it came up with this place?
Me.
Let's start up with a wee cheers, Pat.
Yeah. We're down
Cheers.
in Portstewart.
Portstewart.
Love to be part of the North Coast.
What's taking you to the North Coast? Seem to like a North Coast. You're always drawn to it, aren't you?
I prefer it now, you know.
You prefer the North Coast?
I think growing up the family always stuck around Donegal and stuff. And you get sick of looking at it. So
sick of looking at mountains. You want to see the water.
Aye. That's it. I love the North Coast. Hey, I love down here. You have all the landmarks now as well. Giant's Causeway, Carrick Reed, Dark Ages.
What's your favourite landmark of them all?
Do you know I only started going to them the last couple of years?
Right, so it's probably great the fact that you started going to them simply because you only remember them in an older age.
No, not even. What was the most favourite one? You know what, I enjoyed the rope bridge one.
The rope bridge? You know, I done that when I was younger. I've never done it when I was older. But no, you done the Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven. What happened on the Stairway to Heaven?
The Stairway to Heaven, so before you had the Stairway to Heaven, there was a wee private car park.
Yeah.
That I didn't know was private.
Right, okay.
Right?
So what's that mean when someone's private?
It means you have to pay for it, right? So I thought it was just a car park.
What do you not like doing for white things? You don't like paying white things?
Do you know what? See if I had signs there or something official. There was none of that. Right. What I had was a shabby old farmer, right? Wee shabby boy.
Right.
Pester me for a $5.
And did you pay this $5?
Not right away.
Okay.
Not right
so
away.
What did you do right away?
I went down to the car park and I seen this wee shabby boy hitting people for a $5. And I says, buddy, look, you know, you're not working on me, like. You know, it's not a private car park, like. Oh, I work for the farmer and all this here, right? Do you have any idea or anything on me? No, we don't do that. Do you not? I drove on, right?
So you went on the private land without paying? My goodness.
I went on to the car park and drove on. The wee shabby boy started running after me. The jeans buckling down and everything falling all high. I'm pulling them all. So he ran after me again anyway, and tried to hit me for a $5. I said, buddy, look, you're taking a cunt. You know, you've nothing to prove. That I don't trust you, I don't believe you. So then I started pulling out bank statements and all, right? I says, look, I says, why is it you only asking for cash? And I says, can I pay a card? And it's like, that's all right, I was just trying to entice cash. And that's right. So I started pulling out sort codes and account numbers. I thought, he wouldn't be doing that
if he wasn't official.
No, unless it was tied onto some Revolut.
Did you ever see the thing that happened in Belfast Zoo when it just opened?
No.
Right, I don't know if this is true, but I was told this story. I've never fact checked it, but I don't like fact checking a story that I like in case it's not true.
Right.
So don't fact check if you like the story, is my motto. So Belfast Zoo, right? See the way it goes up on a bit of a hill? There was a boy who used to sit at the top of that hill and charge people for the car park. Right?
Belfast Zoo,
and he was an elderly man, right? And he was getting the money. It was only your £2 or £3 per car, or whatever it was, right? And this boy, right, got on with the staff, got on with everyone, came onto his work every day, charged the money every day, right? And down the line, right, when he retired.
So he done this for a long time.
Done this. There was like 2 years on it or something, 2 or 3 years, right? And when he retired and told the staff that's him retiring, they rang the council to get another boy out to man the car park because they were like, geez, we're too busy, we can't do this. And they says there should never have been nobody there charging for parking.
So this does happen.
But you didn't know that story at the time.
So this boy is collecting money for
a long time? He was collecting money, taking the money, getting people to park when the zoo just opened. And the zoo just thought, that's grand, the council sent this boy up separately, he's not on our payroll, but they're paying him somehow. He was getting paid alright, he was getting paid £2 or £3 a car.
He must have been a good talker. Well, this boy
he must have been up a fortune.
True, see the boy up in
you have 20 now, I've no change at 20, mate, here, let me keep it.
I'll catch you next time. Stairway to Heaven, right? So, paid the $5, buy a card, right? I thought, right, must be official. So on the Monday, anyway, this is the weekend I went, so on the Monday I emailed, I think it was Enniskillen Council, just to confirm that I paid the right person.
And if it had been wrong, would you try to fight for your $5 back? Would you went
honestly,
to banking?
No.
All right.
Right? I'm going to play the card of there's a lot of families that go there.
You were looking out for other people.
I'm looking out for other
the
people.
First time in your life you actually looked out for other people.
I'm looking out for other people, right?
Right.
It's 5 or small car. Some boy goes in there in RVs, probably getting hit for 20 quid, like.
Right, okay.
Once we're
you
parking
care
on
about
the main road, I don't know what it was for. Obviously, it's to avoid the fiver. I pay the fiver.
With a lot of fighting.
Try to revert it, but this is after 24 hours you can.
So where would you park if you didn't want to pay your fiver? Asking for a friend, of course.
A friend?
A friend of mine wants to park there and doesn't want to pay the fiver.
So people was parking on the main road, but it's a back road, you know, maximum speed kind of thing.
Pull them wingers and kind of thing.
I wouldn't even trust that, like. You know, I wouldn't trust that, so that's why I went on the car park.
Would you recommend the stairway to heaven? Would you pay a fiver for the stairway to heaven?
Now, if you're on a fitness journey, you will do it to accomplish something. Could it be improved? 1,000,000%. There's no toilets and all. You actually see people run away, so they're trying to hide behind sheep to go to the toilet.
Right. So, is it more sanitary to hide behind the sheep than just do it under the wind?
You know that. Look, I don't know. See if Americans came here, that stairway to heaven will be maxed out. There'll be free coffee shops along the way. There'll be a bakery at the end of it. There'll be toilets.
Knowing Americans, there'll be a gun shop somewhere too.
Aye. Do you want to shoot the sheep?
somewhere fucking offering to shoot the sheep. So, was it worth your fiver, Len? Yes or no?
Aye. You do get a nice view at the end of it. Now, the only problem is, not a problem. See, when you get to the famous stairway to heaven, you get a few pictures and whatnot, right? You have to walk all the way back, like.
No, there's no wee tram to take you back. No.
So you're walking 2 or 3 miles and then you hit the boardwalk.
Aye.
So you're on Phily-It at the start. You may take willy bits at the start.
Oh, really?
Aye.
Like the way Erical used to be. Remember us doing that there in the snow?
That was great in the snow.
Erical in the snow was unreal. It was, but it was before they had the pathway.
I lost a shoe and everything, sure. I thought I was going to get frostbite. Took a shoe clean off me. My shoe's buried on that mountain.
Your shoe came off, and the next thing me and Kev just seen you sprint. We were like, why is he running? We didn't realise.
I was getting frostbite. They told turn purple.
Oh, it was a cracker.
I mean, run about like your man, Mr. Deeds, with a black foot.
I know, right enough. That was the one we had to get down their hunkers and slide down the mountain then because it was that snowy.
That's hilarious, but see, that's the thing, right? People think if it's bad weather, I'm not going there, it's bad weather, right? I would advise them they think a wee bit differently. If it's a great day, everybody's going to be going, right? But if you're going for views or pictures, the bad weather's the best for it.
Snow was the best way. The most unsafe part of that whole journey was the drive there. And it wasn't because I was driving, it's just because lights.
No comments. So, even down here in Portstewart this morning, you see the waves and all. It's one day, the waves is mental, it's beautiful. There's something calming about a rough ocean as long as you're not in a boat on it, I suppose. True. True enough.
Patrick's another man people don't realise. People never seen the face behind the man on the radio. You don't really do much on the face. How are you getting on with the radio? Are you enjoying doing the movie reviews on a Wednesday morning?
I'm enjoying it as a wee side hustle.
You're still not saying that you're part of the team, like?
No.
You're not part of the Drive 105 team?
No.
But you've only done 2 hours less than me from I started. Realistically, you've only...
I'm a side man. So I'm basically like Andrew Ryan.
You're
of Drive 105.
Right, okay. You're just the wee side hustle. You're the
wee side hustle.
Well, at least Andrew Ryan brings comedy, and what do you bring?
I don't know what I bring actually.
Movie reviews. Bring the movie reviews.
No, I enjoy that part. Do you know what? It's good for getting out of your comfort zone.
I know you normally review all the new movies, but what would be your favourite movie in the past, overall?
Overall, completely? It changed a few times.
Oh no, it'll change every day you get asked the question. I don't ever expect the same answer from
one of the most viewed films I've ever watched is Dirty Dancing. Have you ever seen it?
I don't think I have, no. And when I say I don't think I have, I know I haven't.
I'm too manly for musical.
I'm too macho for a musical. Too macho for music.
But it changed at the end of Batman Begins.
Batman Begins. I think I've seen it. I can't actually remember, but I do remember seeing it. I loved The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight was amazing. The Joker, I just enjoyed. Batman Begins. It's the origin story, how it happens. But The Dark Knight's amazing.
Did you watch Gotham?
Series, tried the first series, got bored.
It was alright. The first episode, maybe the second episode was good, and then it just dived. And I did stop watching it myself. I didn't.
It's probably more for the comic book heads, in fairness.
Is that what it is?
Aye, they'll know characters before they pop up and stuff like that. So it's a great courtesy of them. I enjoy films. Just.
And then the Harry Potter one's coming out the same way. Do you expect it to go the same way as Gotham, or do you think this Harry Potter series is going to turn massive?
It's going to be bigger than the films, Phil.
Aye.
It's going to be 10 times bigger.
That's hard to imagine. It was hard to imagine that the films would become bigger than the books, which they did. And now your prediction for the series is they even outdo both.
The movies were absolutely amazing. They still are. You have to separate them. You can't compare them.
No,
it's easy. It's like comparing a book to a film.
Could you compare them if it was the same cast?
It can't be the same cast.
Well, no, but I mean, if they done that a different way in the older kind of generation or whatever. But
Warwick Davis has come back. That's the only cast member.
But and who's he coming back to play teacher
the
again?
Professor. He done 4 or 5 the first time.
That's right. He done a pile of characters throughout it. To be fair.
But the series is going to be bigger.
Do you think Daniel Radcliffe will make an appearance in it at all?
No.
But even as like a
they want rid of it.
Do they want to separate themselves from that, do you reckon?
Of course, they finished that project, 15 years ago. Every single interview they've done, say they do 1 or 2 films a year, it's constantly brought back to Harry Potter, and that must be well annoying.
Well, fair enough. But still, you couldn't not keep bringing up. It's one of them series that I watch at least once a year, from start to finish.
Oh, it's amazing, but if they're going out of their way, like Emma Watson doing Beauty and the Beast, right? She's there for a Disney movie saying, look, I can act serious, I can do musicals, or in Harry Potter. Loved it, moved past it.
It's not a musical, like.
It's not, see, we're at it again. How's it not a musical?
Disney films have music, but they're not musicals.
They're not a musical?
Nah. Because I watched that and thought it was...
this, actually.
We'll put a poll up under us and we will see, but I thought that Beauty and the Beast was unreal, to be fair with her.
But so you enjoyed it being called a musical?
No, it was a film with a bit of music.
Right, let's settle for that.
Well, would you call more or less every Disney film a musical then?
No,
I think they have their own spin on it, and they're just...
See, when she went to do the interviews for Beauty and the Beast, they're asking her about Harry Potter. Do you know how annoying that must be?
What was the one too Daniel Radcliffe done about horror?
He done a horror film straight after. Now the first.
You're just waiting for him to pull his wand out, like, aren't you? There's a ghost. Expect no prep thrown on.
I don't. You call it a woman black, right?
That's exactly
horror film. And you have to take it for what it is. So it was good, but the problem is people was expecting it. They're all, I can handle 100 Dementors, but I can't handle one black.
I can't. I actually never watched it.
The Little One Black?
I don't believe I have anyway. Would you recommend it?
It's alright,
Is it?
I wouldn't be the greatest, but you know what?
It'd be a good watch, but you wouldn't watch it twice.
It was good. I think films. I'm actually doing a course now next month.
And who are you doing this way?
Rosie Patton.
Rosie Patton? Studio 2. And what's that course?
This course is actually for plays, right? So I'm going to learn it in the form of writing a play, you know, how to get the characters, character developments, how to actually organise writing it, how it should be written. But I'm going to organise it for myself too, secretly. Maybe I shouldn't tell Rosie, but I'm going to format it for a movie.
But I think the kind of Rosie, if you said to Rosie, listen Rosie, I want to aim us towards a film perspective and this and that, I have no doubt whatsoever she will format the way she puts it towards you in that way. Do you know what I mean? I know obviously Rosie has a massive background in plays and stuff like that. There were the ones she's done in the past and stuff like that, and especially the ones that's coming up. All going well. I may just be in one of them. We may get a wee exclusive and say that I might be in one of them. Hopefully, if she'll still have me and she hasn't fell out with me. But that's obviously after she's putting the Unreal Housewives of Derry, isn't it, into the Millennium Forum, which, hey, already, if you don't have tickets, get on it, because it was on the other day, because I need to still get my tickets, still waiting for the freebie. I haven't been off the freebie yet, you know yourself.
You'll be at the front door selling tickets.
I don't think the Millennium Forum would like us. I'll stand at their car park and charge £2 to get in, unofficially.
Listen, see anybody with a high fizz fest. There's 2 ways of getting in anywhere, by the way, according to online.
according to you and your past experiences.
I don't try yet. One is wearing a high fizz vest.
Yeah.
Nobody questions it. Oh, handyman, whatever, right? The other one is carrying a 6-foot ladder, 6 or 8 foot ladder. They reckon about it carrying that ladder.
Well, what about me? What about the men that's kind of under that 6 foot mark? Would it be alright? If I carried a 4 foot ladder, would it look like a 6 foot ladder beside me?
It might.
Right.
Right, alright. Just you have it tripled up just by 1 4 foot, but it extends out to 12. But
Yes.
do you know what? I think we should try it sometime. Try and carry a ladder on an event.
Right. What event would you aim towards?
A boxing event or something.
Boxing event.
If Katie Taylor fights in Crook Park,
You think we're getting on
we're
the
going on
ladder?
with a ladder. Like.
Right. And do you think, how far do you think you'll get?
With a ladder?
The thing about Crook Park, right, is I was down in Crook Park before, right, and there was actually a security team on, and I was able to get a high vis vest, right. I paid for the event that I went to. I was at an event, right. I knew one of the boys down there working. I got a high vis vest, and I genuinely ended up in a lot of places in Crook Park where I would say the average man shouldn't be walking around or being.
Well, if they're listening, you paid for the event.
Paid for the event.
Good way to cover yourself.
I paid for the event. I didn't actually get into the event. I don't know if you could get on the event with it. That's my thing. Would they check badges or ID or anything like that?
Well, you've actually worked at the VIP section of Crook Park before.
I have been on the what do they call it? What do they call it? The premium stands.
Premium stands, and you worked at. Did you wear a suit on the elevator?
I had to wear a suit.
Oh, formal.
I had to wear a suit in the elevator. And
Any celebrities?
Bono.
You met him?
Never met him properly, no, but
No, you seen him like?
seen him. I seen him going up on his.
Did you escort him up? I will press number 1,
No,
sir.
it wasn't me. It was someone else. But the doors open.
You didn't get to press his
No, I
buttons.
didn't get to press his buttons. I would have pressed his buttons too.
You would press his buttons, Phil.
Uh,
Because you press everybody else's buttons.
But the only thing about him, Paddy, is I think I'm taller than him. Like,
What are you going to do if Bono watches this?
You can fact check me. Oh, he's a regular liker.
He's a regular subscriber?
He is, aye.
Is he on your Patreon?
Yep, he's on the Patreon. He's actually paying the $2.99 for the coffee a month.
There you are.
There we are. And if anyone else wants to
Buy
pay,
the guest a coffee.
That's bad.
Bug Daddy's coming on about 4.30.
Is that what they are? Right, okay, if they up that Patreon.
You know, tip on there at 1:30.
You can pay what you want, just see me and hand me cash. I'm like your man at the gate down in the Stairway to Heaven. I only take cash, just hand me the cash.
Sure, that's not the way.
But I think we done red hot chili peppers too in Crook Park. One of the times I was at Crook Park and red hot chili peppers was there, but I wasn't actually into them and all like that there.
I wouldn't even know them, but we actually have a funny story of a friend of ours who got confused with a major celebrity, and he asked him for ID, and the boy never had his ID.
This was
and tried to
one big weekend this happened then, wasn't it?
One big
weekend in Derry. The man will be named anonymous because who doesn't know who Rita Ora and Kelvin Harris is?
The two of them.
So Rita Ora and Kelvin Harris went to their dressing room, and this boy was a security man for their dressing room, stood there and didn't let them in. Made Kelvin Harris go to his VIP bus, get his press pass and come in, and he actually appreciated it. It wasn't one of these ones, you know who I am. He says, you know what, I know my stuff's safe for you about here. And he didn't undermine him, didn't nothing, where he probably could have says, you know who I am.
You know who I am. It's like any
I'm
random
a
bar.
headliner the night, I'm this, I'm that.
You know he might ask.
Do you remember then when he left? Sure, didn't he say to this man that, hey, there's plenty of stuff in that dressing room, you work away, right? So we went up and we worked away with the dressing room. But do you remember a couple of years later, your man came down to us and says, there are a few things left, and we knew what we left in that dressing room.
What you see is what we left behind, buddy.
We already had our boots full.
And come down with a pack of Chris. I'll sort these out.
I'll sort. There's a can of Coke and a pack of Chris, and we're hanging. Well, we have the rest in the boots of our car.
Where were we and where was he? The boy trying to help us out. It was in a wee hut with heaters and whatnot.
Sitting at the Peace Bridge.
Aye.
Remember we kept radioing. we were
making cat noises.
We started making cat noises on the radio, and this boy was going, I know who this is.
You better stop it.
He came down to ask us. He came down to ask us, do you know who's making them cat noises? No, buddy, but we'll keep an eye. Meow.
That was hysterical.
If you're doing a job like that there, 12-hour shift in security, why the hell would you take it serious?
He kept asking the question, we pressing the buzzer for it just came through static. When he was talking, we used to override it. His messages used to come free like it was fucking in the bottom of the ocean.
Some people take their jobs too serious, don't they?
This is a shite you get me Andy here, right?
The shite or the security shite?
Podcast, right? Radio, security. Why do I follow you with mad stuff?
I don't know, but I keep suggesting and you keep following, so take your oil. No. What would be the strangest? You're Patrick Ventures. What's the strangest venture you went on?
Ventures I went on, or ventures that I never went
ventures
through?
You didn't want to go on and you ended up going on?
I had an idea, but I actually printed stickers out and got them ready for a box.
If you were serious as stickers, like this has to be an official top secret. Are you going through with this idea, or were we able to ask you what the idea is?
It's currently on hold.
Right, it's on hold.
It's on hold at the moment.
Would you high demand or duty low demand?
Absolutely low demand.
Right, okay.
We're going to call it a quantity issue at the minute, right?
Quantity issue, right? Is there a problem with greens at the minute?
There is.
Not those greens, tell us, or orange, should we say?
Orange. The idea was a carrot in a box.
Right.
An actual real physical carrot in a box.
Okay.
Posted out as a parcel. And you draw a smiley face and write a message.
You can draw a smiley face on a carrot.
Yep.
Write a message on a carrot.
Yep.
Is this like, this to me goes down as the best Valentine's Day of all time?
There you go.
Present like that.
See, all I need is an investor. Because carrots are so expensive.
I might know a farm shop, I'll hook you up.
There you are. Sponsor me a carrot. I might require at least £300,000 to make this work.
Sorry, much?
300,000.
Right, what do you say? We're in the dragon's den. I'm a dragon.
You're a dragon.
I'm a dragon, aye, right? Pitch me your idea.
I can make you a lot of money.
Already have a lot of money. I'm a dragon, remember?
And
you can make me more.
You
can double my equity.
And it's green.
Right.
Well, it's actually orange, but you get the idea.
That's right, okay. Here's the radio man on me. I'm listening.
Here we go. Everyone's saying about AI and all this here. I think we should go backward in time.
Right, okay.
I think
pen and paper or further back?
Further back again.
Further back than just pen and paper?
Further back.
Right, okay. I'm still listening.
We need a message out there, but that message is going to be on a carrot. Right? And I was thinking it would be great. Young people now don't have a lot of, communication, self-esteem, right? So I think it'd be a good idea for a breakup carrot.
A breakup carrot?
Breakup message, right? So if you're breaking up with your partner, order the carrot on a box. Mm-hmm. We'll draw a frown on this one instead of a smile.
Right, okay.
So the
lines can go two ways. It can go up. All right, okay.
We can adapt, right? Frown on it and say, look, I'm breaking up with you.
Right. And would a breakup Rockway message on it work, or would that just end up through the window?
If they throw it back at you, right? If they throw it back at you, the stone might hurt.
Right.
But somebody throwing a carrot, right, that goes like.
But if you ended up in A&E, because let's say they threw it at you and you got a carrot to the eye. Right, okay, let's say you got a carrot to the eye and ended up in A&E. Do you tell them that, listen, just give me X, they be a carrot in a box?
We need a non-disclosure in that box. Whatever happens after this is not our responsibility.
Wherever this carrot goes after this.
If somebody
when it leaves this box, it doesn't matter where it ends up. Will it be in your eye or in another box?
There's a few problems with this, right? I wouldn't call it problems, it's just wee small things.
Wee small hiccups.
Small hiccups. There'd have to be a lot of disclosures about this. Because if somebody boiled a carrot and got ink poison, it's just wee small things. So non-disclosure.
Does your waiver come on the back of the carrot, or does your waiver come on a wee note on the bottom? Does it say in the back of the carrot, please do not eat this carrot? This carrot may not.
This carrot is not edible.
Okay, so how much do you need for this business that you're How much do you want me to invest, and how much of a stake in your business do I get?
For £10, you get 10% of the business. Carrot in a box, a message. So young man, once they break up with their partner, they're thinking, I don't want to go through this kind of physical thing. Why not do it in a funny way? Because imagine somebody going to their friends and saying, hey, me and her broke up. Ah, Jesus, what happened? She sent me a carrot. Humorise the situation.
But what if you don't know? Was that not like a...
You know, every time you get a parcel, you're thinking, oh, Jesus, is this a breakup carrot?
You're on age, yeah.
You've been causing a lot of anxiety with young ones.
Are you trying to get it delivered for Amazon? Are you thinking what kind of boxes should we be wary of? Is it on that? You said about a sticker. Wait a minute, let's reverse. What's a sticker?
The sticker was for the box. I ordered the stickers. I got the logo, the whole lot. And then I realised...
telling me you may have a pile of boxes under your bed too. Would that be correct?
I have boxes there.
How many boxes did you order?
I think I woke up one day and said, am I for real? A carrot in the box? I made it doubt him. See, that happens. Self-doubt's the worst thing can happen.
You shouldn't have let the self-doubt seep in.
No.
You should get back on the idea.
The carrot in the box?
Well, many boxes did you order? And many stickers did you order?
They were the wrong size, right? That's the problem. I ordered 200 boxes, right?
What do you mean they were the wrong size for a carrot? Right?
I had to order something that would fit through your letterbox.
Right.
But I didn't comprehend that the card wouldn't fit in through your letterbox.
Can you not get them wee baby cards in a tin? That way if you buy one done with a wee baby card.
I have to do a wee I have to get a wee magnifying glass to write on the...
Nobody's reading it anyway.
Long story short, the box didn't fit the card.
Right. But did it fit in the letterbox?
I
need to hear quantities. How many quantities?
200 boxes. Are there 200 boxes?
You really thought 200 people were going to buy a carrot in a box?
Well,
many breakups. Well, you've done the studies, I'm sure, on the breakups. How many breakups a week is there in Ireland? Well, I suppose they're posting it. It could be worldwide.
My audience was mostly under 25s.
Right.
So, how many breakups per day? At least 1,000 a day, like.
At least 1,000 breakups a day.
Has to be.
Right.
And just think, if they ever reconcile and get back, they're like, that carrot in a box is funny. We're looking for repeat customers, so we'll send out a wee letter a week later saying, look, this person actually wants to get back to me. You know what I mean? And then they reorder the carrot then.
And then
whoever receives the carrot,
second date carrot, or the second attempt at a relationship.
Whoever receives the carrot at the breakup, they can send a carrot back and say, look, will you take me back?
Scan our QR code and send a message back.
True.
Well, what if you, let's say Valentine's Day is coming up and you do a Valentine's card, right? And they want to keep the card. How long do you recommend they should? Do they have to keep it in water like
the sign of it black in a week?
Do they need to keep it in water like flowers? Replant it in their garden?
But moving on from the carrot in the box. We have a few ideas on the board, so we're going to see what happens.
Your next ideas that you are actually going ahead with?
I am unlimited with ideas.
That's ADHD on you.
ADHD.
It's seeping out of you. So what is Patrick Ventures doing at the moment?
Currently?
If you can talk about it.
The next idea is a social page. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and I'm going to call it Coast Escapes NI.
NorthShore Coast, no?
Coast Escapes NI, and there's a lot of things happening in the world right now. Like, we're not going to get on there. There's a lot of fear, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people unable to travel.
Yeah.
So I want to highlight what we have here in our own doorstep.
But see, if we had, all we need is the weather to be the best island in this world, I would say. Like, would you need to leave this country if we had good weather? Even through the summer. Not asking for much, only through the summer. Who do we talk to in Stormont to get better weather around here?
Get a wee weather device. I'll text Michelle tomorrow and see what happens. Like.
Right, okay, let her know it's this low.
Mark Durkin, I think he's doing the next half marathon. I'll run beside him from I'll fry his head for 2 mile.
Right.
The same boys that nice too, it's just a gravy.
He would try and
He would honestly bring it up, you know.
But see, in fairness, right? In fairness, any politician would promise you better weather for a vote.
Got my vote. And there was actually a thing online there recently, right? And they suggested that they manipulate the weather, right? They're saying, why was the weather during COVID amazing?
And what is the answer to the question? Do you know? Does anyone know?
They were
just a
suggesting they
good
were
summer?
manipulating the weather and stuff. I just simply think, see, because there's less cars and less airplanes, probably just.
But was it really less cars with the amount of people doing Just Eat?
Oh, there's definitely less cars now.
So we'll go back to what you were saying, right? So you're telling people that you don't need to live here, you don't need to get on a plane to go on a holiday, more or less, or they go on a breakaway.
Even just a staycation away.
Yeah.
I want to highlight all the glamping spots in Northern Ireland because there's a many good one. There's a whole lot.
Can you think of the best one you ever stayed on?
The boutique country house one up in Antrim was really nice, and then you have Ross na Sheen, which is down coasty Ballinoney with a tree house. Is that the one?
I actually stayed in a tent that they had.
The tent?
And it was actually.
I'm not staying in no tent.
That's what I says, right? But I did anyway, right? I swear you would have thought you were in a 5-star hotel in this tent. It wasn't. It was like, I want to say, a mini circus tent looking from the outside.
I know the one you're on. It's the glazed dome type.
There's a dome then outside. Your kitchen's a dome outside, and it's actually excellent. So it is. We had one of the. It was great, right? But don't get me wrong, it's not the best one I stayed. It was Mountain View Lodge was the best place I ever stayed in. It's on the Glen Shane, and we went for one of our birthdays. I think it was my 21st there, just this year.
So we went back in 2010. 2010, that's it.
I don't know when we went, right? But we went and we says, you know what, we'll go all out. We'll see what their best cabin is, and we stayed in the best cabin. So we had this cabin that was like, as I say, better than any 5-star hotel I stayed in, right? Then outside our cabin we had our own private jacuzzi, which was top of the line, and then just up you had a deck that looked over the mountain of the Glen Shane. You wouldn't realise you were in the Glen Shane because it's on the other side of the mountain, and just on that viewpoint you had a sauna, and you went into the sauna and you were still seeing the view of that mountain. It was unreal.
You had a sauna and everything there.
That night we went. I actually don't think I was drinking at the time. I went off a drink for a year or two or something. So
you off it?
I was off it. No, any time I drunk, I didn't enjoy it, so I just stopped drinking. But now I enjoy it. So if anyone wants to buy me a pint and see me out, work away. I'm not going to. I need a sponsor to stay, Jim. I'm not for a pint to get off the pint. So that night we rented the barbecue hut they have, right? And it was this hut, and it was for yourself, and they set it up like a big barbecue. It was unreal, right? Then afterwards they says they have a bar, but they're not allowed to, legally they don't have an alcohol license, so they says we're not allowed to charge you. And when we checked in, what the girl says to us, she says, listen, it is a pretty dear experience, she says, but you don't buy the top one. If you believe your experience deserves a free drink, a free couple of drinks, that bar, the stuff's free, but what we have is an honesty box. So if you overdo it and you feel like you want to donate to the honesty box, you can. You don't have to. You can sit and drink all night. Don't get me wrong, the Volca wasn't full if you were drinking Volca, or neither was the whiskies, but they had all great top of the line alcohol there. They had bottle beers there, if that's what you're into. They had ciders, and even though I wasn't drinking, I think I over put into the box because I liked the idea. And then the next morning we paid for the breakfast, and because in your cabin you have a cooker and stuff like that there, you want to see the breakfast, they put one of them, do you ever see the big boxes to keep the heat down or keep the cold down, depending on what it is, but the thermal boxes that you call, so they give us a thermal box. And I swear, Patrick, you done a lot of hotel breakfasts and none matched this. They had cereals, cereals in this box, and it says take the stuff home because we have to ban it if you don't, more or less, right? So they had cereals, they had the option, and this box, just one box, and they knew it was only 2 people saying as an organic breakfast, as a hot breakfast where you could make it in your cooker and stuff like that there, they had everything. In fairness, I would give it a 10 out of 10 for a place to stay and go. Don't get me wrong, slightly expensive, you get what you pay for, but I'm telling you, I would 100%
Mountain View Lodge.
go to Mountain View Lodge.
I'm actually planning to visit all these places, right? I don't want to do copyright and use somebody else's photos online, so I actually want to visit them, get my own videos and pictures, and see if I get a free night stay. I'm only joking. I'm actually planning to visit them, but if there's a couple of ones lacking with ideas, because the hot tub's great, right? You know, the cabin, whatever you're on's great. It's what do you do when you're there, the kind of thing. So you're saying there's a barbecue hut, there's a sauna, you can move.
I actually missed two things that I really enjoyed, right? I'm not a swimmer, right? But they had an outdoor swimming pool above ground,
right?
That had currents on it. So you could go and hit a button and you could swim against it.
There you
and
go.
I'd never seen that before. And they also had the spa break, obviously. So they had one pod where you go on and get your spa treatment. And we done that as well. It was genuinely, there wasn't anything they went to miss.
See, that's actually brilliant. I want to go to places, they tell them what they avoid. Not to say they should listen to me, but I've been to a few to know what kind of ones you can avoid. Not avoid, but what you can take away. I don't like the idea of fire pits.
Right.
Some of them do where you pay £15 and they provide a fire pit. So they give you the logs and stuff, they light yourself and give you marshmallows.
So they're charging you to light your own fire. They're charging you £15 for marshmallows and a bit of wood.
Aye. It seems a good idea. I'll get a picture, you know, lighting the marshmallow, but you end up stinking of smoke.
Well, if they'd done, let's say they'd done a communal one, where they lit a big fire.
That's different.
Would that be a better feel in your eyes?
It'll be a better feel, but here's the thing. Why does none of them do mini bars? You're saying that they have
that one. I'm not saying a mini bar. This was a massive bar. This was an actual full-size pod, glamping pod. I turned out, kitted out, and a bar with an honesty box, and I thought it was one of the best ideas I've seen.
I think there's no extra effort in a mini bar.
No.
You know what I mean? They have your details now as well, and there could be a bit of loyalty to customers. You know, you trust them or whatever. Just a wee mini bar with drinks there provided. Ross and Shane. They have a service where you can order drinks off them, cocktails and all this here.
I forgot to tell the wife about that service, by the way.
Did you? £12 a cocktail?
Darn it.
So, there's good ideas there. There's other places too that can improve it slightly. You need ideas, you need like games to do at nights. Having a TV in a cabin is no more different to being in the house. You need to stand out.
Why even have the TV? Does people go away, they watch TV? Don't get me wrong.
If it's Slayer, you put it on, but
I genuinely bring an Alexa anywhere I go, and I always set up with Alexa. I have the hotspot at my phone, and just because I like music.
That's a good idea.
But it's great for the background noise, but I couldn't see myself going away and saying, let's watch Coronation Street.
No, let's put on the Traders. Who went out? But no, it should be going away from technology. If you're going away with a partner, it should be reconnecting. How do we reconnect?
Well, what way are you going to score these, right? So when you do the movie reviews, you more or less give people an indication. Should they go to the cinema? Should they wait till it gets released, or should they never watch it? Do you know what I mean? So what's your reviews here? Is it going to be, this is more aimed towards couples, this is a singles, this is a girls' night away? What way are you going to do it? Or have you thought about that, JD?
I wouldn't review them because I wouldn't like to put any down, but I will be highlighting better ones. Right, okay. Do you know what I mean?
So you're just going to focus on the better points more than actually saying this is 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5.
Everybody has different ways. For example, I don't like the fire pits. I paid and got the fire pit and I lit it. And after 10 minutes, I got bored and went on the hot tub. And I didn't realise that all the smoke from the fire pit was going on the hot tub.
Smoke.
But someone else might like the idea of so it depends what you're on. I want to highlight them all. They're all going to have signs differently, or signs I don't like.
Are you going to, so you're going to highlight everything they have in a neutral perspective, even though you don't like it?
Yes.
You'll not say the words, it's not for me, or maybe you will, or you'll probably say it's not for me, but someone may like it, but it's not.
This ain't even about me, right? It's about trying to build a community with people in Northern Ireland. This ain't TikTok where I'm going about, a video, which is good as well. This is what I think. It's not about what I think. I'm going to highlight it for our people, and then down the line I want to make a business out of it. But it's not about me personally, I want to make it into a team thing.
So do you have a lot of money to spend in these places, or you must be rolling on it? You're a secret millionaire, is that what you're just going to say, mate?
I wish. I'd have 3 of these drunk already, but I'm not going to actually be staying in these places. Not all of them, obviously. I'm going to visit them as they're there.
As a guest or Aaron, just being the guest's fist with a camera?
Not with a guest. No, Jesus. Go up meeting the hosts, the people who own it, and say, look, can I take a few videos, pictures, whatever. If I was to actually pay for all these places, I might do one a month, right, if you're lucky. But if I'm just going to visit, taking pictures, meeting, connecting with people, networking, I can probably do that once a week.
And is the staff a big thing for you?
Massive. See, your first impressions when you walk in that place is everything. You know, if you're walking in there as a couple and somebody's ignorant, that will play in your mind. You're human.
Do you know, I went to this is a glamping resort. I'm not going to say where it is this time, right, because it's a few very kind of sketchy stories. But I went straight on, went to the reception, and on the reception they handed us a key and says your room number, the cabin across the way, number, I don't know, 21, let's say, right? And we walked over, me and the wife walked over to the cabin we were pointed at, told the number says it on it, so we never got it wrong. Went and put the key in the door, opened it, pulled it open, and seen someone's suitcase, clothes out, everything.
Someone was already in there.
Right. Nobody was in, thankfully, right? But we closed the door quick, locked it, and as we were walking out, the manager came down and says, what are you doing here? And we were like, well, we were just given this key.
Right.
As if it was our fault, right? So we were just given this key. I says, we were pointed to room 21, let's say, and told us was our room for the night. And he says, no, I just put the people on there about an hour ago.
So he didn't even apologise or empathise with you?
Right. So I says, he was all, let's go back over here and get this sorted out. And I sense that, right, okay, that he's still this key.
That sounds like it's making out you're the issue.
Yeah, right, went in and says to the girl in reception, says, how did they get this key, more or less? And then started getting on the staff in front for giving us a key, which is another. God. So then they gave us the right key and we went, we stayed there. But later on that night in the same place, right? They have like a restaurant kind of place on it, and we went, or a bar, sorry, should I say. We were at the restaurant part first, sorry, and they came out, and I got the wrong order. Sorry, I never got the wrong order. I was missing something on my order. Right. I says, I'll wait till they come round and check on, because it was chips or a side or whatever.
They normally check every 10 minutes, don't they? Is your food okay? No, it's always when your mouth's full too.
Right.
How's your food?
That's because they know that you can only do that. What do you call it? I says, right, I'll wait till they come, and nobody came, nobody appeared. I actually had to walk nearly out to the kitchen to say to them, hey, wait a minute. So it was a chef I actually chatted to in the kitchen who had to get me sorted, not a waiter or nothing. And in the same place that night, we went to the bar to have a few drinks, went up to the bar, I ordered a drink for my wife, ordered a drink for myself. I had to go change the barrel for my one. So he gave me the West Coast colour, I believe it was, for the wife. I sat it down, went up, and he disappeared. And then another barman says to me, he never actually says he was going to change the barrel or anything. The other barman says, you getting sorted? I says, well, I think I am. I says, give me one of the drinks and I'm waiting for the other one. He's all, what was it? And I says, it was like a draft orchard teas or whatever it was. And I says what it was, and he says, oh, I must be going to change the barrel. Then I seen the young fella come back and change the barrel, go and serve someone else. And I was like, right, okay, there's something really sketchy here. And then he came round to me. I was like, hey, but I'm still waiting for that drink. Oh, I forgot, right? Poured the drink, handed me the drink, and walked away. I still haven't paid for anything. And if I wasn't staying there, I probably wouldn't. I would have, right, let's go to the next bar. But I was like, do you want payment for this? So he says, oh, aye. And he turned and he came back, and it was $4.50, whatever it was. And I was like, is that for the 2 drinks? Why did you get another drink? What was it again? I was like,
do you know what the problem is there with them 3 issues? What's the issue? What?
Staff.
Communication. That's bad. I mean, I can handle a problem. It's how they deal with it. I had a problem in Gaelgorm one time.
100% that's how you deal with a problem. I never readdress a problem if it's sorted, right? Never. So you were saying you had a problem?
I had a problem with Gaelgorm one time, right? How they handled it, I was more than impressed. So that actually made me, I want to go back again.
You want to go back because
I trust them, I believe them, I like them.
But that's it. hey, nobody's saying anything's perfect. No one has a perfect system for anything.
That's how you.
But if that system has a flaw and you don't address and fix that flaw, it becomes a major issue instead of a minor one.
This might sound a bit funny, right? But see, when you go to these places, you want to be felt like you're special.
Of course, you're spending
you're important.
You're spending hard-earned money that the dole gives you. Of course, you want to.
Hard-earned, Philip.
Hard-earned.
Do you know
money.
how long it takes to fill in them forms? It's Chris. It's a joke.
I know you're spending hard-earned money. Of course, you want to feel like you're being treated that wee bit above and beyond, nearly, because
you're out to make your our partner, male or female, feel important as well. So the whole thing's, whoever booked the trip, you're out to make the our person feel like it's special.
That's it. And who knows, it could be an anniversary or a birthday, and put your service alone flawed that one occasion that you had.
See, it's obviously an important day. Even just simply reconnecting with your our person. But that's the crack. But so, Phil, thank you for having me here for coffee.
You are no bother at all. I'm away now before we have to pay for it.
Of course.
Are you alright paying for it? That's grand. That's big man.
We'll tag them on socials.
Tag them on the socials.
Thank you, NorthShore.
NorthShore. Excellent. Thank you very much. And this is a Phily-It podcast, coffee edition.